We're live.
We are.
Alright, we're live. Alright, am I in the picture? Yeah, this is sick. This is being able to do this. So I'm just, nah, for fuck's sake. Did that pick up then on the microphone? Yeah. It's like phone central here at the minute. There's phones everywhere, tablets all over the place. It's phone central. Is anybody in yet? Yeah, because I've not had a chance to do tags or anything. Let me see if I can do tags while I'm on the actual. Yeah, I can. I can tag tags them while I'm actually on the.
Snoop Dogg's a baller, isn't he?
No, that was the best part of tonight so far. That was. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a couple of hashtags in this thing. See if it.
Just in benefit of the Fan Feud fans, what was your prediction again?
What for tonight? It depends on. It depends on which Mike Tyson turns up. I think if Killer Mike turns up, then second or third round it's going to be done. But I've got a feeling that he's not going to have that hunger anymore that he used to have. He was laughing and joking before the. Did you see him in the dressing room?
Yeah, like he's not as serious as he used to be.
No, not at all. You won't be able to get like a conversation out of him before a fight years ago. You won't be able to get a chance. You won't get a chance of him. Someone's in the stream. I don't know who that is, but yeah, whoever's in there, like drop comments, whatever. Any questions or anything. But yeah, I think like it's a bit of a mismatch, to be honest. Like Jones and Tyson's complete mismatch. If it was in the heyday, like I think if Mike Tyson was kind of on his game, like I think 100% it's a Mike Tyson win. But tonight, I've got a feeling he's going to lose. Oh, they're in the ring now. Oh, they're coming in the ring.
The thing is, as well, with Mike Tyson, in the past, he'd won most of his fights before he even got in the ring, like just out of fear.
Yeah, that's what he says.
He hasn't got that element now, has he?
No, he always says that. That's how he won. That's how, like, he lived off the fear. But he says before he even stepped into the ring for every single fight that he had, he'd already told himself that he'd won. So once he got in the ring, it was just a case of doing what he'd set out to do. You know, the only time that he didn't have that confidence and that feeling his head wanting was the time that he lost. When he got knocked down, I think did he get knocked down 3 times?
Yeah, did I?
Yeah, that wasn't Mike Tyson then.
Oh, he looks old actually, to be fair. I forget
man.
how old he is.
Do you know how crazy this is? Like, it's how many years since the last Tyson fight? It's like 15 years or something.
Yeah.
This is crazy now. Sitting here, I never thought I'd be sitting here watching a Mike Tyson fight again in my life.
That's the only reason I stayed up, to be honest. It's just like,
yeah, same, man.
One, like live.
Say, I've got the kids there. I've got to be up with the kids in that hour and a half or something. But yeah, this is crazy. Like seeing this though, just seeing Mike Tyson is just. I don't know whether I agree with him doing this or not, because it could just turn out to be dry.
Yeah, it's dangerous, isn't it, when you get to this age.
If the referee stops it when he sees blood, like he said he was going to, then that's what's going on? National anthem. Who's this guy?
Neo.
Jesus, is he still around, Neo?
I didn't know he's still around either. The funny thing is though, I was like, when I was watching like the Mike Tyson like promo videos, I was saying, like if he keeps that intensity up as in his training videos, he could go in and be like fighters like Charles Martin, who was like the world champion a couple of years ago.
He could have a little run. Like there's like with boxers, it's really just a matter of round. They're never going to be able to do 12 rounds. I don't think at this age.
No.
But that power and everything, like that can still be there. Those reactions, they can still be there. It's just the pace. You know, are they going to last 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds? It's not likely.
Sometimes don't need it on heavyweight division. I think that's a thing, though, isn't it? It's like, especially like the lower weights, you need that stamina. You need to be able to go that distance. But in heavyweight, the power seems to be the last thing that goes.
Unless you're Prince Nazim Hamed, like he used to, like he was he featherweight, and he was just ending fights. But then again, saying that, he was never really tested, was he? As soon as he started getting bigger fights, he wasn't getting those knockdowns, and he was ended up going the whole distance. And then I think eventually he lost on points, and then I think after that he didn't he kill somebody?
Oh, I don't know. I know there's a bit of controversy surrounding him. Like, it's like,
I think he was in a car crash. I'm sure he like wiped out a whole family or something.
Fuck.
It's
very much like Amir Khan, though, isn't it? Amir Khan was blasting people out left, right, and centre, and he got a bit of a challenge, and it just came to light that he had a bit of a glass chin.
Yeah, I was going to say he had no jaw, did he?
To catch him.
He had no jaw whatsoever. I've just put the link for this on Twitter, but there's no thumbnail for it or anything.
No, that's cool. I'm not expecting to get anyone on. It's just so something to upload.
Nah, it's 5 a.m, man. There's going to be nobody on this stream now, I don't think. But yeah, people might watch it back. Yeah, there's one on.
Might be people like us just which want to say they can witness Tyson fighting live, I guess.
Yeah, there's loads of people that didn't actually get to see the stream. Oh shit! Hold on, I've not even got the boxing. I just looked up and see myself there. But yeah, there's loads of people that won't get to see the stream.
No.
I know I've spent hours before when there's been boxing on just searching for links on YouTube for some shady stream.
I didn't realise George Jr.'s record was that good. 66 fights is a lot of fights.
Back then, though, these guys used to do like 2 fights a week.
Yeah.
When they was younger, it was different back then. Like, nah, be lucky if you see someone fight 2-3 times a year. But yeah, back then, like 2-3 times a week.
Yeah. The thing is, though, as well, I think this is why I really like Tyson. I think Tyson was like the first era of proper heavyweights. Like Muhammad Ali was obviously the greatest of all time, but his weight, he's probably more of a cruiserweight. He'd be a cruiserweight now.
Yeah.
He wouldn't make heavyweight, you know.
He was lean, though, wasn't he? He was lean. Just full of all power. Like Wayne Rooney's legs. I think with Wayne Rooney, I think it was his arse, wasn't it? They said that gave him his power.
What?
With Wayne Rooney, they said it was his arse that gave him his power. It wasn't even his legs. Said his power just came straight from his arse. I don't know what the scientific term is. Like, I don't think it's arse. I don't think if you went to the hospital, I don't think they'd use that term arse. There's a correct word for it, but
the glutes.
The glutes. Is that what it is? The glutes.
I think so.
See, I don't go to the gym or anything, so I just don't know. Never been to the gym in my life.
He looks quite old, Tyson, actually, to be fair. Like, he looks, I forget, like I said, I forget how old he is.
He does look a bit fucked, doesn't he? But then again, he looks fucked, but it's only because we remember what he looked like in the ring last time we saw him in the ring.
Yeah, because when I'm hammering his videos on YouTube, I'd like to what he used to look like.
If you saw Mike Tyson as he is now in the pub and he's squared up to you, you're going to shit yourself instantly. So he's still a mean-looking bastard.
Tattooed, like, just scares you anyway, doesn't it? Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, man. You just know he was unhinged as well, wasn't he? Some of the stories that he's told. He said he had to give somebody a Rolls Royce once because I can't remember what it had started, but he ended up punching somebody in the street and knocked this guy out, just some random guy. And the guy was like, right, I'm going to go to the police. And Mike's like, fuck it, have me Rolls Royce. Well, here we go, they're off. See, Tyson's going to go all out for the first
3 rounds.
Yeah, first 3 rounds, and then he's going to be knackered. But he's going for the body. Yeah. He's going for the body. Go on, Tyson. I hope the ref don't stop it if he sees blood like they said there was God originally.
No.
Nobody wants to see that. If a Mike Tyson comeback, you want to see Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson.
A brawl.
A brawl. You just want to see him go. You want to see him, because that's what he said, innit? He didn't care if he killed somebody in the ring. That was their fault for getting in the ring with him. He wasn't bothered. Like most boxers are like, ah, shit, I've killed him. He's like, it's your own fault, mate. I'm Mike Tyson. You got in the ring with me.
You knew what you were getting into. See, that just itself, that kind of talk would like just you were just shipwrecks, wouldn't you? It's like when he in a press conference, he told someone he's going to eat the children and that.
Yeah, he's insane. I'll eat your children. Like, who says that? I'll eat your children. And then he's chewing on people's ears. He's got a different mentality, Mike Tyson does.
It was I was watching a documentary about it actually, and it was like he was getting ready for a fight, but there was a delay in them coming out, and one of the boxers, like the kid he was fighting, just walked past his dressing room. It was him or his promoter, just walked past the dressing room, and obviously Mike's losing his shit because it's been delayed, and he just punches a hole clear on the wall.
Fucking hell!
And obviously the guy's like, shit.
He's not messing about.
That's gonna be me next.
Yeah, that's why you don't get in the ring with Mike Tyson, man. Fucking, and you don't say shit to him on the way to when he's in that zone. Like he's ready to snap on anybody because like whoever's in front of him at that point is an opponent.
Yeah,
you know, it's like
his way, don't you?
It's like an old war veteran.
I think, like to your earlier point where you say like, "Oh, Mike, I'll go in hard for the first couple of rounds." Roy Jones Jr. didn't retire that long ago, has he?
No, it's been a lot more recent since he's fought, but at the same time, it's like a different level.
Yeah.
Like not taking it away from like Jones Jr. Not at all. He was a damn good boxer. It's just I think Prime Jones and I think Prime Tyson. There's just no competition.
Yeah. No, 100%. Who was there?
It's a complete mismatch. They wouldn't even be fighting. It's a complete mismatch, really. Tyson should dominate this fight easily, in the same way that Jake Paul just knocked out Nate Robinson. That was like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It makes a mockery of boxing to see Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. It's a mockery of it. However, I can't help but watch these car crash flipping boxing matches. I can't help it. I love them. Like KSI and Logan Paul. Absolute car crash. It was like watching two drunk pissheads outside the pub on a Friday night, just wobbling around. It was not like watching boxing at all.
Yeah, there was no like science to boxing. There was a lot of windmilling going on. It was just wild, wasn't it?
But you've not seen Nate Robinson get knocked out though. You've not seen that yet.
I haven't seen it.
Bro, find it on YouTube, man. Just find a clip of him going down on YouTube. It's hilarious. Like I laughed, and then like he wasn't getting up off the floor and he wasn't moving, and they were going, we're gonna have to call in the medics. And I felt a bit bad for laughing then, thinking shit, he's like maybe he's dead. Like he could have possibly killed him here. But Snoop was laughing his head off in the commentary box. But he was going, I've lost money on this. So he's had a bet on Nate to win.
Snoop in the commentary box off his tits.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? Someone was clapping then on the stream because I've got the headphones on. I thought someone was knocking on the wall behind me. I was mad that was. Like literally, I remembered there's nothing on the wall behind me except a big backdrop. He looks tired, doesn't he, already?
Yeah.
Junior.
Not surprised at the amount of body shots that Tyson's been throwing, like.
Yeah, but he's just got it on the body. Tyson's done the right thing. Tyson's obviously he's going in after the fucking bell there. Naughty.
I think you're a little bit behind me, you know.
Is it? Ah, shit.
I'll tell you when they're coming back from like mine, just so you can judge it.
Well, I can get it on my phone. On my phone, it's always.
Yeah, I think Tyson's obviously going to body, and then obviously when it gets to those later rounds, Tyson knows that he's going to be just as fucked.
Yeah, man.
freezing. Like, I should have put the heating on. Like,
So have you started then?
Not yet. Yeah, they'll come back out now. Apparently, there was a lot of controversy around this story now. Now, when it's first got called, like, apparently Tyson was looking for an opponent, and they were like, "It's no knockouts. It's in like a couple of weeks, just an exhibition, head guards, and like heavy gloves or like light gloves, sorry." And then Jones Jr. says he accepted and signed the contract. And Mike Tyson was like, "Oh yeah, we're pushing it back a year, and it's going to be no head guards, and we're allowed to knock each other out."
Yeah, that's the only way the fight should happen.
Yeah, and Jones Jr. was like, "Hold on, like the only reason I accept the fight is because it was like I've not long retired, and you're like you've been at the ring for ages, so I know I'll be able to outbox you and out stamina. But now you've got time to train and catch up, and no head guards. Like that whole no knockout rules bollocks. Like how on earth can you call no knockouts in boxing? If someone catches you with a good punch,
It just happens, doesn't it?
You can't call it.
But they said no blood as well. Like they said, the first time the referee sees blood is going to end the fight. But that's ridiculous. That's basically whoever lands the first punch or the first decent punch.
Straight on the snack.
Yeah, man. The thing is, that's probably more dangerous as well because they're probably going to end up just loads of kidney shots.
Yeah, to avoid the blood.
To avoid the blood, just millions of kidney shots. They'll both be on the canvas fucked by the end of it. But yeah, this is much better than watching Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson, man. These guys know how to box. My stream's just flipping.
The scenes of Tyson going to take his leg off.
My stream just froze on me. There's going to be a knockout now, isn't there? Come on, stream.
Yeah, John's is like, yeah, fuck that.
This is the only trouble.
I think he's still got a bit of juice in him, like Tyson. He's always going to be the aggressor, isn't he?
Oh shit! Wait, that was loud. That was when that came back.
Jones Jr. wasn't a heavyweight though, was he?
That's what I mean. It's a complete mismatch. They just wouldn't be fighting. It's a strange fight to go down, to be honest. I think even Tyson Fury, like that was more of a match in terms of weight and stuff, but at the same time, Tyson Fury, I think he'd do the same thing, just keep back his way for 3 rounds, and then he'd go in. Just the energy levels would he'd take the fight.
Just the level of activity that Tyson Fury's got though compared to Tyson Mike is just it would just outweigh a mismatch completely. Like
Jones Jr. is knackered already. Look, what round are we in? How many we done? We've done 4 rounds already.
Well, we're in 4. We're in the 4th round now. So we're not halfway yet. Like, and Tyson's obviously getting quite aggressive.
Who was on? Lennox Lewis was on earlier. Being interviewed, he says he's quite up for doing one of these as well. I think they're all going to be back soon. Eubanks, he'll be back.
Just saw a glimpse there of Tyson's training video, like the side steps. To be fair, I don't think for how small he is, I don't think there's any heavyweight that can close a gap like Tyson. Like, he just closes the gap so quickly, and then he's on you, throwing like body shots and uppercuts.
My stream's just crashed again. Oh no, it's back.
Yeah, Jones Jr. I think is just trying to clinch him up like as quick as he can, getting them arms grabbed.
Thing is, he's into dangerous territory now because I was thinking Tyson would have run out of energy by now, but he hasn't at all, has he? He's just going in and in.
To be fair though, Jones Jr. looks more tired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looks fucked.
Oh, he's got him a couple of good body shots there. Like Jones Jr.'s haggard, and he's gone off for him. So when Tyson doesn't look like he's letting up, this is going to be bad for Jones Jr. This
fight's done now, mate. this fight is, I'm telling you, it's done. It's finished. Ref's just going to finish it shortly.
I bet I bet Jones Jr. was just banging on Tyson, gassing out, and then just being like a stay away from each other ish kind of fight.
Yeah. If Tyson wants a knockout, he needs to back away and like let him catch his breath. Let Jones Jr. catch his breath, so we can get into a 5th round. Because Tyson wants a knockout. I don't think
he's going to get a TKO. He's going to give him a body shot, and then Jones Jr. will go down like one knee, and that'll be it.
How many seconds have you got left in your round?
Oh, mine's at the cut.
Oh, I've got like 17 seconds left in the round. Yeah, I tried it on the phone as well, but on the phone it's exactly the same as it is on my PC.
Tyson's not letting up, like.
Where are you on? What site are you on?
Hayes Goal.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm on VIP box. I bet that's why.
I mean, I'm on Thriller. I'm on the official website.
Oh, you're on the official website. Oh, is that where I am as well? That's where I should be as well, really, should I? On a live stream. That's probably where I should be. I was only joking earlier about VIP box.
Don't illegally stream, kids.
Do you know what? I think there's probably not many people that are paying for this, to be honest. I wouldn't want to pay for this. I'd just, if anything, if I couldn't watch it through one of these kind of back alley sites, then I'd just watch the replay of it. It's got 6 minutes left to do something.
Yeah. Another 2-minute round, aren't there?
Yeah. I think it was 3-minute rounds. It'd been over by now. Look at Jones. Look at his arms. He can't lift his arms properly.
Yeah, if it was
just
3-minute rounds, Tyson would
wide
have
open
by now, like.
Tyson, back off him. Just back off him. Wait till he drops his arms, and then go for it. Just swing.
Yeah, when Jones throws, he drop his arms like he's keep his arms up too long.
He's got no strength in his arms, and 2-minute rounds into round 5. Like, this is ridiculous, man. If there's a knockout, I'm gonna know through you before I've seen it on the screen. I've just realised that.
I'll try and not give too much away.
No. If it happens, it happens. It's one of them things, isn't it? But I should have checked the stream. I should have made sure beforehand it was on the same stream.
I'm the.
Can you hear the commentators in the background that's not on the thing shouting, "He's still got it. He's still got it." Tyson's going to end up flipping making a comeback after this.
Do you know what I'm really excited for then? Is the final round, because I think Tyson will just he'll be a machine in that final round, just wanting that knockout, like, to put him on his ass.
Every last little thing that he's got in him. Yeah, because right now, like, Jones Jr., he's just there, isn't he? Like, he's giving nothing.
He's blowing, like.
He's teching it though. Fair play to him, man. He's kind of teching it. It's just his energy. He can't breathe.
Tyson's just chilled as well. He's just like, all right, let's get back in and just punch him. This almost feels like somewhat like just sending a lambs to the slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a glorified punching bag, yeah. Because Jones Jr. he's not giving too much back. He's giving a little bit, but not too much back. And it's just like all Tyson just.
Would you take a slap off Tyson, not a punch, but would you take a full on slap off of Tyson for, I don't know, $500,000?
I would for $500,000. Like, I mean, obviously,
like a full on slap.
Because it only cost like $10,000 for my funeral and my missus.
Yeah, do you know what? It's something to leave the family in it. But yeah, it'd take your face off, wouldn't it? Just
No,
even
you
a
would.
slap, like it'd take your whole face off, man. We were around 6.
Medical bills might come to more than $500,000, to be fair.
Yeah, I think in order to take a slap off a bike, it'd be what's he doing there? It's like, you probably saw it a minute before me, but he was doing some little Muhammad Ali move there. Tyson was. I've never seen him do that before. He's learned some new moves there.
Yeah, he's
Done the
almost
shuffle.
like he's enjoying himself now, isn't he? He's just
Yeah, just having fun. That's what it's about, isn't it? I think for Mike, he doesn't need the money. Like there was a time when he was obviously skint and he spent all his money. But he's doing good again now. He's doing good with a ranch, with his podcast, with his weed. Like he literally grows tons and tons of weed legally.
didn't Don King kind of shaft him?
Don King shafted everybody. Don King was an absolute crook. Yeah, Don King was. But Mike Tyson he's still got love for Don King though. I think. He won't say anything bad about Don King, but yeah, he did shaft him. But that's the way boxing works. Promoters and managers, they just rinse out. In fact, it's not even just boxing; it's all sports. You get it in football, you get it everywhere. The agents, the promoters, the managers, they all take their piece. And by the time it comes to Mike's chunk, he's the one getting in the ring. He's the one doing all that training. But he's walking away with getting punched in the face by some absolute machines, and walking away with like 20%. And some boxers will be lucky if they're getting like 20%. He's just caught in there.
I think he's angry with himself because he wanted to take his head off, and he. Sorry to interrupt. But I get what I mean. It's like Almiron's agent.
Yeah, man.
Obviously staring at the trying. I don't know if he wants him to leave for another payday or what, but yeah.
It's a hard one to judge that because I can't figure out whether Mickey's actually pissed. Like he must be pissed off. The whole team. They all seem pissed off. This thing with ASM, like there's a lot of like mad stuff that's been spoken about it. I don't know whether it's shown up, but there's rumors going around that ASM's punched him, and he's got Bruce has got bruises from it and all sorts. I don't know how much of that's true.
Conspiracy channel.
But he's definitely lost the dressing room. Yeah. But that thing with
you can even say though, like Mickey, like he used to smile all the time, every game, and he just doesn't now. Like he's just looking miserable.
Yeah, when he got took off, he didn't look happy going to the bench. Didn't look happy at all. But yeah, even on the pitch, just coming out, the team don't look happy at all. We were lucky to get 3 points against Crystal Palace. We was lucky to get them. But I'm glad that we did.
You're next lucky.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I'm glad that we did because otherwise I'd be doing backflips.
Yeah, just add a bit of context. Ted promised everybody if Newcastle didn't win, he's going to attempt a backflip, and just for record, he can't do backflips. He's got to snap his own neck, basically.
I'd have been finished, mate. Absolutely finished. I used to be able to walk on my hands when I was like a teenager and that, and I tried it. Must be 2-3 years ago. I was talking to my mate, and I said, "Yeah, I can walk on my hands." And he went, "Go on then." So I went, "All right." And I just tried to do it, thinking I still could after all these years. Mate, not a chance. The chances of me being able to do a backflip, it's not likely at all. Zero. It's definitely finishing in pain. I was thinking, could probably do it like offer something into like a swimming pool, but I'd probably like flop it and smash my face off the lip of the corner and it'd still go wrong.
Really. We were actually looking for a second-hand neck brace for you already, weren't we?
You need it. Neck brace, back brace, the whole lot. I'd be finished. I'm not the smallest of people. So yeah, me trying to probably do one off of a swing. I used to be able to do that, like swing off of a swing and then like do a backflip off of that, but that's easy. That's not even really a backflip. I won't even know where to start with a backflip. But yeah, you know what I'm noticing here? I've not
that?
seen a drop of blood yet.
No.
I've not seen a
Tyson's
drop.
just smashing the body, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he's just trying to make sure the fight don't get finished. I think it's what Tyson's doing. And Jones Jr. is just trying to stay out of the way. He's knackered. He's just thinking, you can see it in his face now, look, he's thinking, why the hell did I agree to this?
Yeah,
Is it charity as well?
I doubt it. I think they'll be getting a wage packet. Like, it's a final round now, like final 2 minutes.
So they're actually getting paid, are they?
I assume so. I don't think they'll be doing it for now. There might be a charity element, but I can't imagine them getting in the ring with Mike Tyson for now.
All these things have got a charity element because you get tax breaks when you donate to charity.
Yeah.
Like if you donate a certain amount to charity, you can end up paying like little tax, and it just works out very beneficial. That's why all these celebrities and that do it. They don't give a fuck about starving kids and cancer research and all that. They just want to save some money. It's just fight all right there.
Yeah, and when the final minute now, like Jones Jr. doesn't want any of it.
Do you know, I think if there was an actual crowd here, like a proper crowd,
we might fire him up a bit more.
Yeah, I think we would definitely see a better fight.
It's a shame.
Same with the football. It's no motivation, is there? It's
like a kick around.
It's exactly what it's like. Like when you watch football, it's like watching them on the training field.
Yeah.
I think Tyson's knackered now. Always caught him.
The thing is, though, I reckon Tyson could have probably went 12, and it's probably a good job it wasn't 12, because I think Jones Jr.'s gassed well before Tyson. I mean, the body shots didn't help, but yeah, there's only 13 seconds left. It's a Tyson fight, and obviously it's just decision.
Yeah, there's no winner, is there? This is the worst thing about it. Yeah, I think we know that Mike's won, but yeah, there's no judges for exhibition.
Jones Jr.'s packard, like.
Yeah, he's just nearly fell through the ropes there as well.
I think I was hoping for a bit much to say like an old Mike Tyson. I mean, I know like you weren't going to say an old Mike Tyson, but
it's been entertaining though.
Yeah, it was all right.
It's not been a bad fight. It's not.
To be fair, that's exactly what it was. It was an exhibition.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna get from these fights. That's all we're gonna get from these. It's all right to see, like if Mike's got the hunger to get back in the ring again, can't really fault him. It's giving him more focus again, stopping him from like slipping back into bad things.
Yeah.
But as boxing goes, I'm not gonna get massively overexcited. I wouldn't pay for this. I wouldn't pay for this. I'd just wait till the next day if I had to.